Hello YouTube and welcome to Synthetic Oil Info. My name is Tom Brown and in this video we're going to be talking about AMSOIL's 4-stroke small engine oil. Here's a picture of the bottle. Get it up here on the screen. It is formulated to meet both 10W-30 and SAE 30 straight grade requirements, and this oil is primarily designed for your small engines, lawnmowers, tillers, pumps, anything that's got those small Briggs & Stratton, Tecumseh, Yanmar, Kohler, Kawasaki, any of those smaller engines, especially your air-cooled and even some of your larger water-cooled engines that take a lot of abuse out there because, frankly, most people just don't take care of these engines like they need to. Whether you're a homeowner with one of these engines or whether you're a fleet operator with a golf course or a lawn cutting crew and you have a whole truckload or garage full of these engines, this is the ideal oil for your entire fleet requirement or single vehicle or single piece of equipment requirement. Because it does meet both 10W-30 and SAE 30, it's got a very broad application range there, so it can meet a lot of different requirements. It is a full synthetic, and the reason that you would want to use one of these type of oils that's specifically designed for commercial equipment as opposed to using just a regular synthetic car oil is the fact that there's two real reasons. A, this is specifically formulated to meet those small engine requirements. They understand they're probably not going to get the oil changed as often. They run hotter. They are subjected to very severe conditions. But they also don't need some of the chemical additives that your car engines need. The vast majority, I don't know of any of these engines that are operating with catalytic converters or very much other emission control equipment. So AMSOIL is able to add back in or leave in some of the very beneficial chemicals that are naturally occurring in crude oil or in the base oil, or they're able to add in other additives that are going to make this oil survive better in those harsh conditions that they've had to strip out of some of the automotive oils in the last few years, especially the zinc and the phosphorus, because those additives really help protect the camshafts and the rocker arms and any of those other metal-to-metal contact points, because very few, I don't know of any of these small engines that are running roller lifters. Most of them were running a overhead valve or flathead design up until just a few years ago, and then they finally went to an overhead valve where they have rocker arms as opposed to the valves being opened by directly by the camshaft, like the old flathead Ford design. And so this oil really does do a better job of protecting those small engines because they're able to leave in some of those beneficial additives. The other thing about this oil that's really good for your fleet requirements is because they don't have to do as much of that refining to get those properties out of there or put in more expensive additives because they had to take out the zinc and phosphorus. The price is better on this oil. This oil is going to save you a couple dollars per quart in many cases over a full synthetic car oil that you may have been looking at using in that equipment. So it's going to protect the equipment better because the equipment is able to use the more beneficial zinc and phosphorus, and it's cheaper. So those are always two good things: better protection, better price. And so we have found with many cases, guys can significantly extend the life of their equipment by running a good quality synthetic motor oil in there. I've got one of my customers who used to change out his lawnmower. He has a small one-man cutting operation, and I turned him on to this oil back, probably 5 or 6 years ago. And he used to change out lawnmowers, and he was buying good lawnmowers, good top quality Honda engine or Honda lawnmowers. When he got to the end of the first season, he knew that that mower was probably going to need to be replaced somewhere in the second season. And he was running a conventional SAE 30 oil. So we started him running on this small engine synthetic oil from AMSOIL, and he was able to run 3 seasons and still had no problems with the engine. The rest of the mower was starting to have some problems, the wheels, wheel bearings, the other controls, things like that. But he had no concerns about whether the engine was going to keep running, and he was able to significantly extend the drain interval over what he had been running, and then the mower ran cooler and used less oil, and so all around it was just a much better situation for him. And we find that on any time we start running this small engine oil in those especially those air-cooled engines, the engine life goes up, maintenance goes down, and something else on the equipment usually wears out before the engine does. And that's always a good thing. I've got a guys that come here in our neighborhood and cut every week, and I know they're replacing engines. I haven't got them turned on to AMSOIL yet, but they're replacing engines and replacing equipment pretty frequently. And if I can just get them to understand that all they have to do is run a better oil, and they won't have to be replacing that equipment or those engines near as often. So again, here's the picture of the bottle. It is a double-rated SAE 30 and 10W-30 synthetic 4-stroke small engine oil, available from AMSOIL. Go to our website, minutemanperformance.com. It'll link you right to the AMSOIL website, allow you to order. The product code is ASE, Alpha Sierra Echo. It's available in many different sizes, so depending on how you want to buy it. And if you are a commercial account, so if you're a lawn cutting crew, or you have a lot of this equipment in your fleet, and you're not going to resell that oil to someone else, then definitely look at becoming a commercial account with AMSOIL. It can save you some money. It gets you preferred pricing, and it also allows you to get some shipping discounts. So take a look at that. We can get you set up as a commercial account with AMSOIL, and if you're interested, you can also get you set up with a credit account with AMSOIL with 30-day net terms, and help you out with cash flow management there with your maintenance. So again, check us out. minutemanperformance.com is our website. Like us on Facebook at Synthetic Oil Info, and subscribe to our channel here on YouTube at Synthetic Oil Info. Tell your friends and family about us, and let us help you extend the life of your equipment and reduce your maintenance cost by using AMSOIL synthetic oil and filters and other products in all of your equipment that requires those lubes and oils and greases and fuel additives and filters and anything else that we've got in our inventory. We carry the very best products on the market, and we're standing by ready to help you. Again, minutemanperformance.com is the website. My name's Tom Brown. That's it for this video. We'll see you on the next one. Take care. Have a great day.